Today we will learn about accounting for depreciation. We'll understand what does the depreciation means and how to account it in the books of accounts. So what does the depreciation mean? Depreciations mean gradual decrease in the value of asset due to normal wear and tear, obsolescence, etc. In short, depreciation means the gradual diminution, loss of shrinkage in the utility value of the asset due to wear and tear in use, effluxion of time, or introduction of technology in the market. A certain percentage of total cost of fixed assets which has expired and as such turned into expense during the process of its use in a particular accounting period. So what they want to see is depreciation is the reduction in the value of the asset due to use. It may be due to change in the technology because the asset has become old and new asset has new machine. Take the example of machinery. This machinery became old and new machinery would have come in the market. So this is of no use now. So its value has gone because it's using. As the more we use that machinery, the benefits it may give us in the future will reduce. So there is a decrease in the value of the asset. So we can't show any asset in the same value in the books for over a period. We bought at 10,000, we can't show forever for 10,000. Its value in the market would have reduced because of usage, because of obsolescence, because of new technology, any reason it can be, external or internal reasons. So we have to depreciate it. Okay. So same concept is used for intangible assets like copyrights, trademarks, goodwill. It may not remain over a period for same value. Copyrights also are given for 10 years and all. So we have to write off that as you use the benefits you can reap from it reduces. So we have to write off the value of that asset over a period of its life. It is called depreciation. So if it is a tangible assets, we call it depreciation. If it is intangible assets, we call it amortization. So depreciation and amortization, the main meaning and the nature is same. Okay. So how we will do and what it. So there are various reasons, internal reasons, external reasons, lot of reasons because of which depreciation is required to be done. Okay, we will directly move on to the methods. There are a lot of methods of depreciations: source of fund base, time base, use base, price base. So many are there, but usually we follow the time base, and in that fixed installment method and reducing balance method is more well known, which we will come across in all the chapters. So we will more concentrate on these two. Okay. So coming to the types. First is fixed installment or straight line method. Normally it will be used as straight line or SLM method. What does it mean? SLM method believes that the asset is depreciated over its life at the same value. So the formula becomes cost minus scrap or residual value divided by life. So what you get is straight line method based depreciation. This is straight line methods depreciation, how to calculate. So I will say according to straight line method, my depreciation formula is depreciation is equal to cost minus scrap or residual value divided by life. So what does each item means, I will tell. Cost means at the price you have bought the asset. Now when they say cost in this chapter, they mean the real cost of the asset till the asset is put to use, and which is mandatory for making the asset put to use. So it includes all the cost like purchase price. It will include purchase price, at what price you have paid it to the vendor, plus any duties or taxes. If that duties are to be added to the cost, yes. If it is you can refundable or anything, then you should reduce it. Then any other expenses which are mandatory for bringing the asset to the premises to put to use, like installation charges. Without installing the asset, you can't start using that asset. So that installation charges you can add it to the cost of the asset. But maintenance charges, no. Maintenance charges are not capital nature, it is a revenue nature, because keeps on recurring. We learnt in capital and revenue nature expenses. Recurring ones are revenue natures. Maintenance charges are recurring ones. So they are revenue nature. They can't be added to the cost of asset. It should be capital nature, one time, which is mandatory for the asset to put to use. It should be, then it becomes the part of the cost of the asset. So purchase price plus any taxes, duties, plus any expenses, okay, minus any discounts, all this net of what it is called as cost of the asset. That cost of asset we will take it here. Scrap or residual is expected value at which you can dispose it of at the end of the life of the asset. Like when you buy any asset, you will know at least we can use this for next 5 years. After that we have to dispose and get new. So that 5 years, at the end of 5 years, what estimate, you are estimating the price if you are selling that asset away, what can be the scrap value, just throw away price, or just for getting rid of that, how much you can sell it off, that price you can, it can be 0 also, okay. So scrap value or residual value divided by life. Life is the span of that asset. It may be in years, in months, it may be days, but normally it will be years only, okay. Years converted into the days it may be for you, but question may come like that, but it will be in years. So what you divide in life is the depreciation. Like life you are dividing in years, then you will get depreciation per annum. If you are dividing that life which is expressed in days, then you will get depreciation per day. So understand this formula for straight line, which you will come across in lot of sums, okay. Second method is method of reducing or diminishing value method or written down value method. These are the two most important methods, straight line method and reducing balance method, okay. So in reducing balance method, they normally express you the depreciation in the form of percentage, okay. Now in percentage means they may say a 20% reducing balance method or written down value method. So you will apply it on the cost of the asset on the first year and find the depreciation. Next year, this cost minus depreciation, whatever the written down value is there, on that you will apply the percentage and find the depreciation for second year. This is the first year, this is the second year, okay. Same way it will keep on. So if you observe that in the straight line method, your amount of depreciation remains same every year, but which may not be same in WDV method, because in written down value method, you take a cost on the first year, you apply depreciation on it at the rate of 20%, and that depreciation you reduce. So you reduce it, from that you will get written down value. Then second year, you will apply depreciation at 20% on this WDV. So figure is changing. So every year depreciation amount will change and it will keep reducing, because the cost of asset is reducing. So the amount of depreciation as the passage of time will also keep on reducing. Keep this in the mind, which is very important, you should remember, okay. And one more thing to add for both the methods is that if the asset is brought in the mid of the year, then your asset will depreciate from that day till the end of the year. Means if your financial year is from April to March and you bought the asset in September, so you will depreciate the asset from September to March, okay. So you can depreciate the asset till the company is holding that asset, okay. When it is not in the control of the asset, that period's depreciation the company can't claim, okay, which is common for all the methods, whether it be straight line, whether it be WDV. So the purchase date of asset, when the asset is bought, That date is very important to understand for what period we should depreciate the asset. So two main methods I would just want to cover in this is straight line method and WDV method. So both the methods you should keep in mind, because this is the method which these two methods will keep coming in all the financial accounting chapters and other chapters. Okay.